D3 Ima Kaithal and temporary market shades in Kwairanban Bazaar reopened after long closure due to COVID-19 pandemic. Construction of Barak Bridge along National Highway number 37 to Imphal Ziri Road finally completed to be inaugurated soon. Power Minister THANGJAM appeals to stop objecting extraction of natural resources bestowed by nature in Manipur as it can boost the state's economy. Minister Oinam Lukhoi graced World Tourism Day event at Mapitel, Ramray village in THANGJAM district, assures of projects to boost tourism sector. Manipur reports 116 new COVID-19 cases, 129 recoveries and 1 death in last 24 hours. COVID positivity rate stands at 6.26%. And India adds 26,041 fresh COVID-19 cases, lowest in last 191 days. Over 26,000 recoveries and 260 deaths in 24 hours. Recovery rate stands at 97.78%. Good evening and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English News. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your masks properly and maintain a safe distance. And I'm PREMI THANGJAM, bringing you the news in details. The 3 Ima Kaithal and temporary market shades in Kwairanban Bazaar reopened today after a long closure owing to COVID-19 pandemic. Ahead of the reopening, floral tributes were paid to women vendors who had succumbed to COVID-19. Imphal West SP Dr. Resibomcha, members of Kedo and Kwairanban Ima Kaithal organizations took part in the ceremony. Speaking on the occasion, Kwairanban Nupi Kaithal Sinphamkam Saktam Kannalup General Secretary T.H. Rani appealed to both vendors and customers to adhere to COVID protocols, while SP Dr. Resibomcha said that police department will keep a strict vigil 24/7 to nab violators. Construction of the Barak Bridge along National Highway number 37 Imphal Ziri Road has been finally completed. Impact News sources said construction of the last remaining middle portion of the bridge stretching 90 meters finally completed today. Bharatiya Infra Project Limited under National Highways and Infrastructure Development Corporation Limited is the implementing agency. It may be recalled that Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren had earlier assured to inaugurate the bridge by this October. Power Minister THANGJAM has appealed to stop objecting to extraction of natural resources bestowed by nature in Manipur as it can boost the state's economy. The minister today inaugurated 20 MVA 33 by 11 kV substation of gas insulated substation made with the latest technology under SEP in Kanchipur. Speaking at the event organized by Manipur State Power Company Limited, Minister Biswajit said Manipur is endowed with abundant natural resources, but being unable to utilize the same, the state still depends on the center in every aspect. Stating that Assam and Manipur share the same oil plate, he appealed to stop objecting to extraction of fuels in the state. He said If Manipur failed to extract all the oil available in the state, will be extracted from Assam. Minister Biswajit added that Manipur will add a revenue of around 4,000 crore rupees per annum when it starts producing oil. He said that the expected revenue exceeds the funds sanctioned by the centre for the state in a year. The minister called upon people to support extraction of oil, production of cement and limestones in Manipur. Taking part in the event, Kairao MLA L. Rameshwar claimed that regular supply of electricity in the past couple of years have benefited many unemployed youths in taking up enterprises to sustain their livelihood.
Exploration and the production je later ka de akoi state se hobong amoy have je ai Manipur ke praja mayam dang asigi tanja jilor ka ai appeal to jagane ba Loktak hydroelectric power project akoi tawdore 66 megawatt ni almost akoi cabinet to logre PPA logre everything logre akoi hujik sima tawrani then unglai bang ki 88 megawatt ni sisu akoi kalaiba funding agency jing akoi thiri koi na dispute leba khudi mak je thadu yar kana amang ba atong ba adu ashok ba puna mak sing je phajana survey torga part mayam ama Tana Rakanda, Quinangasi Tipamuki hydroelectric power project. This is 2,000 megawatt project. See, once see the woman the Manipur, a state government power company, Animaxtagi, Pasha, the Purgal Eviani.
Minister for Tourism, Government of Manipur, Oinam Lukoi, graced World Tourism Day 2021 held under the theme Tourism for Inclusive Growth at Mapithil Ramray Village in THANGJAM district today. Speaking on the occasion, Minister Lukoi highlighted various tourism projects taken by the state government under the leadership of Chief Minister N. Biren in all the districts of Manipur. He stated that such projects will boost the tourism sector of the state and it will contribute in the inclusive socio-economic development. He added that with the improved law and order situation of the state over the last few years, there is more influx of tourists in Manipur. Lukoi also mentioned that revenue from tourism will be reinstated with the improved COVID-19 situation in Manipur. He said detailed project reports DRP has been sent to the Center for Revamping Ramray Ecotourism Park, but the project has been delayed due to COVID-19 pandemic. He said the relevant officials have been inspected the site upon center's approval following a conference convened at Guwahati recently. Speaking on the occasion, Ramray Ngarumphum Area Villages Marketing and Tourism Development Committee convener Ashank Kasar appreciated the government for taking equal measures to boost tourism sector in both hills and valley regions of the state. He appealed to make the park into one of the biggest parks in the state. Taking part in the event, Wangjing Tentha MLA P. Brojen called upon the villagers to preserve the natural beauty and surroundings of the village, while TMCL Chairman and Ziribam MLA Muhammad Asabuddin said BJP-led government is people-oriented and appealed to support the BJP in the upcoming election.
Koi Manipur di resource lejade, income lejade, so factory industry lejade. Koi di the chiang na hire gadi ayamba. Central ministry, the central government, India government that depend torga Manipur si chalai bani, sason to bani. Tourist ki phaja graba mafam do sport mayama lay basi koi. Mato hen promote to bangam na ba develop to bangam na ba koi ngam de hona ba koi upai late mam de karigino. Koi ki budget se asuki mati pick pa ado koi resource late ba koi income late ba government ki. Sine su factor amani haidana ay thamjage. Resource laitragasu, akwai income laitragasu, siguma tourist ki haja kharba mafam tourist ki destination oibaya ba tourist ki sport amam oibaya ba mafam sing khoi champat ba yade hai basi honorable CM gi magi decision lamaga loina na koi yam kanna tourist ki sport oibaya ba mafam sing sida chamkat jabagi koi thabok yam kanna changchan jare.
Minister Oinam Lukoi also flagged off a motorbike rally from Imphaal's Kangla till Tengnopal district's Nippon Hill Range on World Tourism Day today. India Tourism Imphaal, KB Enterprises, Royal Motors Manipur and Gabby's Cafe jointly organized a bike rally. Speaking on the sidelines, the minister disclosed that Tourism Ministry has approved registration of 4 to 5 tourist spots in Manipur. He said detailed project reports are being prepared to urge the centre to sanction funds within 3 to 4 months required for the projects. He said the latest move since 2015 came after a recent meeting convened in Guwahati by the Tourism Ministry. Minister Lukhoi also stressed on need to set up war tourist port at Nippon Hills, where war broke out between the Allied and Japanese troops during the Second World War.
In 2015-16 adwaidagi asi phawbo sidai project amata sanction tawiraptabdana koi tourism sector si kaigumba ahenba amata porokpa ngambagi asa udre yaragadi khanbiyo koi de resource lebena te emotionally personally request tawjabadagi yam thuna moi mi thabire under secretary amana order thoga moi consultant yam thabiraktana koi tourist ki mafam khara sport mari mangati consider tawrani haibagi koi da DPR tuan madugi project sing kaising thuna chananaba instruction pibirakpadi rang nahan dahan gidangari moi visit chalandana survey chalandana madugi DPR project sing koi kanna chajari nangagadi koi within 2-3 months sida yaragadi koi sanction lawnanaba do hairo phom sing semganaba saganaba haidna kanna government ge side gi su onajari.
Manipur Tourism Forum and CEST Manipur University also observed World Tourism Day 2021. The event was held on the theme Tourism for Inclusive Growth at Imphal Peace Museum campus in Nambool. Professor of Dhanamanjari University N. Raj Mohan and Manipur University Registrar Professor W. Chan Babu highlighted on the growth and development of tourism sector, while Manipur Tourism Forum founder President Dr. THW shared his experience on tourism and hospitality sector to Manipur University students. CEST Director Professor C.H. Ibohal stressed on the need for capacity building and skill development to boost the state's economy, and President of Manipur Tourism Forum K.H. Krishnan spoke on role of tourism sector in enhancing the state's economy. Manipur University, CEST staff and students of ISI's 2020 delegates and Manipur Tourism Forum members attended the event. JAC against brutal killing of Athuwan Abonmai has demanded to suspend Tamenglong District Deputy Commissioner and SP instead of transferring them to other posting places. Athena Abonmai's post-mortem will be conducted tomorrow. Speaking to media at Tarung today, JAC convener Mazabung Gangmai said there is no change in their demand. President of all Manipur United Clubs Organization, AMUCO, Nando Luang, has pointed out that murder of former President of Zaliarong Baudi, Assam, Nagaland, Manipur, Athuwan Abonmai signifies the intention to disintegrate Manipur. He was speaking on the sidelines of 12th General Body meeting of AMUCO and induction of new office bearers today. Nando Luang, who is serving as AMUCO President for the second time for 2021-2023 term, said AMUCO will always stand against any threat to the integrity of Manipur. He said AMUCO will face anyone who tries to disintegrate the state, which is inhabited by various communities, just to meet their narrow-minded and vested interest. Nando reiterated that AMUCO condemns the brutal killing of Athuwan Abonmai, who had stood in the forefront of the integrity of the state. It may be mentioned that Manipur Home Department has already returned to Union Ministry of Home Affairs requesting to hand over Athuwan Abonmai's gruesome murder case for investigation by the National Investigation Agency.
Manipur Legislative Assembly election naksile maramduna election ki khudongcha phangnabagidamakta tongan political parties ki leaders singna natraga candidates singna khoi khulai paiba lalulup kharana natraga community de yumpham warga siamba lup kharana makhoi tongan be agenda khara pukhalaga Manipur da leminariba hingminariba kanglu furki marakta akan nakanba wahi wada sinaraga natraga ethnic line da thabak tawraga Manipur gi अपन बसक्तम दा यामना डिस्टर्ब तौरगदब खोंथांग कया थांगलप याय हैना खली असिगुंबा राजनीति की खुदोंग चाब लौनब होना मतमदा मणिपुर की अपन बसक्तम दा मणिपुर की कांगलुप फुरुप सिंह की मरकता नुक्सी चानदनबा थांगलकदब खोंथांग पुनमकसे अखोय पुनमंगना चेक्सिनना सेनमिनसी चेक्सिनना ngakthominasi.
Representatives of 8 organizations, IPSA, Akomlup, Pandam, IPA, Kanglamai, KIL, CLK and KSA, held candlelight vigil at the gate of Haipo Zadonang Park, Kaishampa this evening, condemning the brutal murder of former president of Zaliarong Baudi, Athuan Abonmai. Speaking to media, IPSA President T. Birjit said government statement of operations being underway to nab the culprits will not please the public. He termed the failure to nab the culprits even after completion of 5 days as unfortunate. Birjit demanded the government to arrest the culprits and award befitted punishment at the earliest. He added that the 8 CSOs will extend solidarity to initiatives taken by the JAC formed against the brutal killing of Athuan Abonmai.
JAC तौरप खुदिमक्तसु लुपनिपाना अदुम मतम लेबा खिबिकता सरुक यादना पामबोम तिंगदना होनागनी हारिबा लेंगाकना हुजुजु चथबिरिबा अथोन गी मिसिगी मतंगदा अचुंबल लांजिन पुथोंनबो होनबिरिबसे मसे खरगा हेना संगसन बिरगा यामना अकन मोंगदा फाबा याबा पुनबा याबा म्यामसिंग अदो मखोयदा हाना खंगगा लेबा म्यामसिंग अदो थंबियु अचुंब जस्टिस असे पुथोक्त्रिबा फावबदी JAC ना संगसलबा खोंजन खुदिमक्ता लुपनिपानासु थमोय सेंगना अकोयना पामबोम तिंगजगनी.
All Manipur Youth Protection Committee, AMAICO, condemns Athuan Abonmai's murder and appreciates state government for requesting the Union Ministry of Home Affairs to hand over the murder case to the NIA. Chingpu Road United Club Organization, Manipur Naga People Front and All India Tanzim-e-Insaf IT Manipur State Council also condemned the murder. Locals held protest meet under the banner of the JAC against brutal killing of Athuan Abonmai at Thangmaiban, Namthalong village today. Namthalong Youth Club and Namthalong Women's Society organized a sit-in. Taking part in the protest, Namthalong Women's Society President Ashim Lu Rimai demanded relevant authorities to solve the murder case at the earliest. Langol Tarung Women's Welfare Society and Tarung Village Authority also organized protest meet at Langol Tarung Community Hall today. Taking part in the protest demonstration, Tarung Women Welfare Society former Secretary Lanzian Golmai demanded befitting punishments for the killers.
Athuan Abonmai gi mihat se tamthi na hat base yaning da bagi khamjabani CM na apologize tawbasu yamna thagali mana magi home pai bada akoi lan khre akoi soire hai base asi madi leiba ki mapi mapa oiba amanang toksorok base yamna pele adubu moi army police mayam leiba mamang sida sumaina tamthi na tawbasidi akoi gi Manipur gi leingak se pandrabra hai base hangning koina government na achum base puthok piyu puthok taba tardi akoi mayam ko khusam na kan ba ihau changsalakani
Athuan Mai tamthina hatokhiba yaningdaba pendaba phongdoktuna dharna phamjabani sarkarna mapi mapa singna athuba matamda mihatpa ase puthokpiro haina khoi demand tawjari matungdasu sugumba tamthiba mihat se thokhandanaba mapi mapa singdasu haijari.
Float campaign on ending violence against children kicked off at Tera Laukam Lairak Club today. Deputy Director of Manipur Legislative Assembly Nandaibam Robindro launched a campaign on It takes every Indian to end child sexual abuse theme under the aegis of World Vision India. Speaking on the occasion, N. Robindro urged the public to protect the rights of children as any negative incident during childhood will have detrimental impact in their adult life.
Childhood days da violence nangi basina makoi future da atuki matik impact ta basina makoi future of the pillar of the nation hai basi one to se handa hal aduna masigi impact se atuki matik legre socially family the problem thokpa society the problem thokpa makoi sing se to lambi da lana chakiba ya bagi yamna chauba masa kam o hel violence ta basina angang wali da mogi mind di nauri bani na mo impact atuki matik hel ta World Health Organization who is saigi angang sing sida pi the impact si kanna bagi damta mo na so atuki matik honore iroi na hoi World Vision na su violence against children ki step amal lokhat pirak base masida hoi gi lokham lerak su saruk ya jaba ya nambasi atuki matik we are very grateful.
Public continued dumping waste along Porompat, Imphal East DC road in spite of efforts by district administration and civil bodies to curb the same. Impact News reporter Bhakta Tarangbam and camera person Pukrambam Bobo brings you a special report.
lambi chatpad ubiramgani mayamna amorkai thadabiganu hairabasu anum thadabiba responsible citizen ama oiraga yari makha even dustbin saragos thadabiramo haibana temagi do hoina lambi chatpad ngai phadana thadadabe ado pot khitan thadabinabani praja singna mayam nunangda laaga pot dam tobiramba adugumba su tobidana ba ngasigi media ikuthang su haizari.
The road from Porompat traffic point to DC complex in Imphal East district is filled with dirts. In a bid to curb piling of garbage in the area, DC Imphal East District Kumantem Daina had issued a notification imposing a penalty of 500 rupees against illegal dumping of waste on public properties. The DC along with members of civil bodies have time and again appeals to the public to stop such reckless activities. However, people continue disposing waste in the area.
Amodakai ama semuanya hudukoi kaulak padai ai sum laksai aduga moigi amodakai baina pula kasi sum hudukoi adu yaban tamina moina huduna faida huduna moina mahuntae ada sigi da punna huduna hai badai ai sum laksai.
President of United Porompat Baruni Road Organization, Thokchom Surchandra said, Kurai Chingangbam Gram Panchayat had set up 2 dustbins under the initiative of Imphal East DC for commuters to throw away their waste. But residents in the area are dumping away their heavy household waste instead. He expressed concerns that a heap of dirt in the area is polluting the environment, risking health, and commuters have to bear the stench emanating from the garbage. He opined that government should appoint a caretaker to prevent such reckless activities.
Alternative way ama masigi jagasi tham sizinabiro masi thambiranu masida Gyan Taba Haigadra, Gyan Tada Haigadra, Lakiri Mising, Nasigi, the Makasabani, see Hybersi, Kanta Bidreva, and the Imu Manungi, and Amot by Lunepore, Masi, Lamdam Masida, Sidaging Nate, Manning Tangomaike, Lamoina Panzaningre, Yam Yame, Mapamasi, Puja, Ejako, Hating, and a Parabani, civil organization, the Isam Zamba Prazaneva, Akoina Sum Wang, Isamang, the Funanta, Sao on the Gari Kamaga Silang Dono Hybida, Adu the Akoi the Puram Bagita, Malaya, Masarkagi Magade, Yam Pikpa. Post Masam Tang Werasu, night and the day, Bizil Tang, Nabasi, and what Pontoga, the signboard Nataba, Adugumba, Menuelo in a Miu in the Lepiragadi, Masinkitang Handagani.
For Impact News reporter Bhakta Tarangbam and camera person Pukrambam Bobo, this is Joyce Usham, Impact News, Imphal.
Manipur reported 116 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 out of 1,853 samples tested in the last 24 hours. Today's COVID positivity rate stands at 6.26%. As per the latest report from the State Health Department and COVID-19 Common Control Room, total confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Manipur have reached 1,20,000, out of which active cases are 2,111. One COVID patient from Imphal East died in the past 24 hours, rising the death toll to 1,847. On the positive note, 129 recoveries were reported in the past 24 hours, rising the total recovered cases to 1,16,042. Recoveries rate stands at 96.70%. And on that note, it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you an updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. We'll be right back. Keep watching Impact News.
Hello viewers, Impact Music on Demand da selfie video request khanbirakpa matamda adomna selfie video record tawbiraga apamba isai sing adu khanbiyu aduga aikhoina pizariba WhatsApp number asida soidana thabirau. Impact Music on Demand every Saturday 6:30 PM only on Impact Music HD and SD channel.
Welcome back after the break and you're watching Primetime English News. India added 26,041 fresh COVID-19 cases, lowest in last 191 days, 29,621 recoveries and 276 deaths in the past 24 hours. As per the latest report of Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, India's COVID-19 active cases have dropped to 2,99,620. Total recovered cases have dropped to 3,29,31,972 and recovery rate stands at 97.78%, while death toll has reached 4,47,194. COVID-19 vaccine has been administered to more than 86 crore 1 lakh people in India so far. Globally, coronavirus has infected about 23 crores 26 lakh 72,000 people, above 47 lakh 63,000 people have died and recoveries are above 20 crore 93 lakh 14,000. USA has the highest active cases of above 98 lakh 58,000 in the world, followed by India and Brazil. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today launched the Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission to provide a digital health ID to people which will contain their health records. The pilot project of the Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission had been announced by the Prime Minister from the ramparts of the Red Fort on August 15, 2020. Currently, Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission is being implemented in a pilot phase in 6 union territories. Its nationwide rollout coincides with the National Health Authority celebrating the 3rd anniversary of the Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana. According to the Prime Minister's office, Digital Mission will create a seamless online platform through the provision of a wide range of data, information and infrastructure services, duly leveraging open, interoperable, standards-based digital systems while ensuring the security, confidentiality and privacy of health-related personal information. Two-day training on scientific rearing of pig for a sustainable income was launched at Shirui Lily Hotel, MG Avenue today. Department of Veterinary and Animal Husbandry Service, Directorate of Research, Central Agricultural University, Imphal, along with MS Kaithelakpam Piggery Farm organized the training. Speaking on the occasion, Director of Veterinary and Animal Husbandry Services, Dr. C.H. Nandakishore said, experts will enlighten farmers on rearing of pigs and marketing of pork meat products. Director of Research, CAU, Imphal. Dr. S. Basanta, Head of Department of Animal Sciences, College of Agriculture, CAU, Imphal. Dr. T.H. Ranadhir and others attended the event. 72 farmers are taking part in the training.
Scientific farming si tau taragadi magi sendong leibada natana yam hygienic oina yam scientific oina lekai da karida da yumlon kairo na pada su aidi ok loibagi hainada ba adu mayam do control kamang tawni mahakna puthori ba farm gi product sing adagi ok masa bu hairo product bu hairo si kamana scientifically consumer sing da kamana phangan gani kholan gani habasi masugum ba farmer sing je khoi sum continue tawdana su leigani khoi sum masi base tawga khoi manipur si samai tawdana economically elevation tawba se sigum ba livestock farming adagi dairy farming adagi atopa poultry farming sigum ba tawba natragadi akhoi gi unemployed generation lairiba mayam se khoi solve tawba ngamoy si khoi department gi na thajabani.
Renowned writer Ramechandra THANGJAM passed away today. He was a resident of Yangampokpi Sana Ingkhol of Lamlai constituency in Imphal East District. Yangampokpi Sana Ingkhol Club and Meirapai members expressed grief upon his demise. Some of his popular works include Taibang Paukidraba Manglan, Aroiba Thongjin, Punsigi Wahang Singh, Chaithorak Pawakal, etc. The late writer has pledged his body to Anatomy Department of Regional Institute of Medical Science, RIMS, Imphal on February 4th this year. RIMS, Non-Teaching Employees Association, NTEWA and Medical Laboratory Technical Welfare Association, MLTWA have held condolence meeting of former lab technician at RIMS Transfusion Medicine Blood Bank Department, Laisangthim Suraj, at different areas. Members of NTEWA and MLTWA observed 2-minute silence as a mark of respect to the departed soul. Members of Youth Athletic Development Association Yada Ketrigao, under supervision of Ketrigao MLA and Indrajit, inspected Advanced Vision Rehabilitation Center at Haingang Mayailekai, Sabal today. As a part of initiatives taken by government on war against drugs, MLA Indrajit's son Vikas Nahakpam also took part in the visit. The team interacted with inmates of the center. Speaking on the occasion, Yada Secretary A. Aziz Khan appealed to the inmates to strive to come back to normal life and make Manipur drug-free. Vikas Nahakpam also assured to extend possible help to the inmates to rehabilitate them. Center Chief Functionary El Suranjoy highlighted the plights faced in running the center with 28 inmates during COVID pandemic. Without any aid from the government, the team handed over edible items to the center.
Government की funding जो rehab से खंगदबना मरम मोरगा दुकी मती अवाब मायोक ने खत्रिगाव MLA जो को तानारगा तरी करी तौबा यागे हुजिक समाज दा लाइरिबा ड्रग यूजर मयाम जे करम मोंग अफवा माय कायदा पोरकपा यागे हायबदो खोनामिना जेना CM जिना दुम हुजो जो वार ऑन ड्रग्स ता कन्न संजनबा अमु ओइरिमनिना रेहब मयाम जो यामखल कमाइन तौरिगे हायबदो येंबिरकनबा दु हाइजनिंगे से
रेहब असिदे लाइबिरिबा ड्रग एडिक्ट ओइरबा चिनो मयाम जिना थोलकम मतमदजु अवाना हायबदी तहनिंग बखपतंग लाइरगासु मतमदुदजु आइ मयाम तदम
NPP interim president L. Jayantakumar has said that public hesitating from speaking out their minds against the government's initiatives is a sign of poor governance. He was speaking at the opening ceremony of new MPP polling station office at Kaishampat, Kaishamlekai and Kaishamthong Assembly constituency today. He said NPP, a regional party incepted from Manipur, aims for harmonious existence and equal development. He said NPP is the 8th largest political party of India and that the party stands tall with people now and ever. He also expressed disappointment at the government's failure to nab the killers of Athuan Abonmai even after 5 days since the incident.
North East level Congress in the political platform, Tambaka labor concept, BJP the Yaute. I see the Yaute. At the North East Congress, publishing him in the Batagale, Yakuyama, Kumbatin Bang the Batagale, Nahavese, but it's like a hiding way the Yaute. But according to the people's party, the Yawe. Tamilong the headquarter Magdala, State to get Chief Minister, Maduna Pamna, Lena, the state security, Amazon Seragam security, Lena, Hui Hodum Tana, Harpatun, Utumotoma, Harpan Navize, Amazon Maduna Papam the Vibes, Amazon Pan and Local Mando of Navize, the Tapu Hakan Kainingani, but say, Mono Topi, one Akotopi, Parodana, Havakan, way in a Sinayam, base game Sangre, but in a Sinayam, base game, the Jam Chabonushi. But the Katobuki later, Central Government forces, like the Western Government forces now. Kadowi kamoi doing machine. Kadowi pam kamoi doing machine. Tapos nungai tu minimum kadowi no. Kanam tada yan fair way mo makil government pin na bahag se sarkar na pida bahag.
BJP Thangmaiban Mandal held Seva or Samarpan campaign at Apun Balaikai Community Hall in Thangmaiban Khomdram Selung Balaikai today. Speaking on the occasion, Executive Member of BJP Manipur Pradesh Jotin Waikhom said indecisive candidates will never do any good for the public. He appealed to residents of Thangmaiban Assembly constituency to elect sincere and dedicated candidate. 5 kgs of rice each were distributed to both committee members under Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Anna Yojana at the event.
Em làm cái khô làm cái không biết là đi cái sao nó tầm cái khô làm cái tầm đó làm gì được phong cái tầm đó với nó khô mẹ cái khô với cái đó cái gì đó không phải mấy vấn đề này là hắn năng là hơi ổn định thằng cái gì cái gì cũng tại cái đó 이거 다 MLA 가가지고 어디가 있습니다. 다 아직도 돈 되지 돈 사는 것도 까나 우리 그걸 탐전에 40 플러스 하이니 아주 마도하게 오요도 봐야 될 하이는 감들어서 순사 망하는 것도 그 가하다가 아코이 사선에서 또 야오더라 아코이 미훈나 아코이 꼬라 아코이 짜퉁 한저만 거야 우도 거기는 나 탐나 보내시
Vice President of BJP Manipur Pradesh Usham Devin has claimed that BJP will win from all the 4 constituencies in Kaching district in upcoming Manipur Legislative Assembly election 2022. He was speaking on the sidelines of distribution of sewing machines to women beneficiaries of Wabagai, Mairinbam and Wabagai, Terapisak and Wabagai constituency in Kaching district today.
Bharatiya Janata Party की साइड की कोई पार्टी की होना भी आबा कोई honorable minister कोई थांगो बिरेना कोई मागी लबी मखादा हम कन होना भी तना कोई पार्टी की होइबा दोंसा खुदी मक कोई दुम प्रजाम्या भी होली कोई हेल्थ कार्ड विजनु अदगी अतोपा स्कीम मैम जिंगसे यौना बा कोई दुम कोनै कोई बीजेपी के दुगुंबा गवर्नमेंट पुथोकसबा कोई पब्लिक सिंदा कोई माइग्रेंट सिंदा पामजरिबा मतेंग हाइबदी अदुगुंबा नारक यलकदा सिनैबा हेल्थ कार्ड Tanggungde bukudi maksud sarga, khusus soal pemangani haiba, pasti tamjabaga, loinana, adung laba, kian mari asyik tu, Bharatiya Janata Party ki, adung laba, koi, jadi mari koi soal dari ki mai pakani habisnya, aisyah kita saja.
Election campaign of BJP intending candidate of Suknu Assembly constituency, Dr. K. Muktasana, kicked off at THANGJAM, Kuno in the constituency today. Kaching constituency intending candidate Yengkhom Nilachandra also launched his house-to-house campaign at Palil today. Former chairperson of Kaching Municipal Council Yengkhom Rajendro, former secretary of Lois Ketramium Ranjan, General Secretary of Palil 37 by 23 Election Committee Y Thoiba and 37 by 22 Treasurer S. Bimol took part in the campaign. Janata Dal United JDU intending candidate of Ketrigao Assembly constituency Wahingbam Rojit alias Bullet also carried out election campaigning at various polling stations of the constituency today. Wahingbam Rojit is sure to address the plights facing the residents in the constituency. Irengbam residents have extended their support to Oinam constituency intending candidate Irengbam Nalini alias Mema for the upcoming 2022 state general election. Irengbam Nalini is the wife of former Oinam MLA late Dr. Irengbam Ibohalbi. Irengbam Women Development Committee held a public meeting at Nalini's residence in Irengbam village today. Association of Common Service Centre Bishnupur District held a discussion on Go Green Mission Manipur and Digital India Promotion Program at Kaibol Lamjau today. Topics on Digital India and usage of Internet in farming activities were discussed. Kathinungai Zilla Parishad member Oinam Ibojau stressed on the need for common service centres to avail the benefits of Prime Minister's Jal Jeevan mission to people. Moirangkuno Gram Panchayat Pradhan Laishram Daneshwar, Langanchung Kamsan OC Kaibul Police Station Ward Member Haishnam Prem Kumar attended the event.
Manipur ki lok from mayam lok umgi nong tadraba taruragana hena taba tadragana kangba smile tawdana adi kari umadu hena taraga mu singning khaiba lerai kindamna singba yam thopa maram ni kari kilo catchment areas kinda upar pa se bhajan hawa leraga Makogi mapan marana, matam cepada bhajan leraga, yamna matam sana regularly ising ache thador kado ache thador punam dadna tabaga he pathaba kindaba aduga tabu loirana ising che bhajan ne tabawdaban maram leraga ising yawa supayo ngari.
Kaupum and Kaitelmanbi Battalion under the aegis of IGAR South organized the medical camp health awareness campaign at El Kuno and Lilong villages of None and Taubal districts today. The medical camp health awareness campaign was organized to assist the villagers who have no access to basic healthcare services or knowledge about diseases they are suffering from. Medical team from Assam Rifles carried out the health checkup of the locals and distributed medicines. Sajik Tampak Battalion Assam Rifles under the aegis of IGAR South organized a motivational lecture and career counseling session for the local youths to join armed forces at Kolan village, Chandal district today. The career counseling drive was conducted to guide and motivate the local youths. During the event, the youths were briefed about the type of entries in armed forces, educational qualifications, medical and physical standards and necessary documents required. About 25 trains have been affected due to today's Bharat Bandh called by farm unions. Northern Railway spokesperson said more than 20 locations are being blocked in Delhi, Ambala and Firozpur divisions. Delhi, Amritsar, Punjab, New Delhi, Moga Express, All Delhi, Payagodh Express, Vande Bharat Express from New Delhi to Katra and Amritsar, Shatabdi are some of the trains that have been affected. Farmers' organization have called the ban against 3 contentious farm laws which were passed 1 year ago. Bharat Bandh against the 3 farm laws was also carried out at THANGJAM, Chingmairong, Kwakaitil, Andhra Bazar and Kongba Bazar today. And now the sports news. 5 pugilists of Aztec Sports Manipur who participated at Mumbai Fight Night reached Imphal today. Mumbai Fight Night was organized by Marine Pro Boxing, sponsored by Professional Boxing Council at Mumbai. Raju Kaisham, Rohit and Lucky Sen secured 3 gold medals from Mumbai Fight Night, while debutant boxer Laishram Deep and youngest professional boxer Nongpok Nganba Tingam bagged participation medals. Speaking to media, founder on Aztec Sports Manipur, Dr. THANGJAM Permanda, said India's Professional Boxing Council PBC has approved to open a commission in Manipur and Aztec's Fight Studio will take major role to nurture professional boxers. Underway for the 17th Governors Cup State Fencing Championship from October 16 to the 20. All units affiliated to Manipur Fencing Association are eligible to take part in the championship to be held under the aegis of the association. Interested units may submit renewal fee of 2,000 rupees and registration fee of 500 rupees for players latest by October 10 to Secretary of Manipur Fencing Association. Wushu Association of Manipur founder Secretary M. Biramani has notified that the 20th Junior National Wushu Championship will be held at Jalandhar city in Punjab from October 20 to 25 October. 51 Manipuri players, including women, have been selected for participation in the championship to be held under the aegis of Wushu Association of India. 2 coach and 2 manager will be accompanying the Manipuri team to compete in Talo and Sanda events. 14 sportsperson from Thaubal who participated at the 7th International Sotokan Karate Federation National Karate Championship 2021 were felicitated today. The championship was held at Nalpara, Guwahati in Assam from September 10 to 12. The players secured 11 medals including 3 silver. Guardians of the players organized a reception ceremony. Classic Football Academy Chingmairong will face Rising Athletic Union Lariging Bamlekai in the final match of the first Colonel Khetri Mayum Arun Kumar Memorial Under-18 Boys Futsal Football Tournament. The tournament, sponsored by Khetri Mayum Chandralekha Devi and her family, is being organized by All Manipur Football Association at Poloi Artificial Turf Ground, Chingaril, Tejpur. In today's first semi-final match, Classic Football Academy Chingmairong Drub Star Sporting Club Porumpad in 10-1. While in the second semi-final match, Rising Athletic Union Larigengbam defeated FC Lamzau Kakching in 7-4. Final match of the tournament will be played at 2 p.m. tomorrow. Before we conclude, let's take a look at the headlines once again. 3 Imakaitel and temporary market shades in Khairamban Bazaar reopened after long closure due to COVID-19 pandemic. construction of Barak Bridge along National Highway number 37 Imphal Ziri Road finally completed to be inaugurated soon. Power Minister THANGJAM Biswajit appeals to stop objecting extraction of natural resources bestowed by nature in Manipur as it can boost the state's economy. Minister Oinam Lukoi graces World Tourism Day event at Mapithel Ramray village in THANGJAM district, assures of projects to boost tourism sector. Manipur reports 116 new COVID-19 cases, 129 recoveries and 1 death in last 24 hours. COVID positivity rate stands at 6.26%. And India adds 26,041 fresh COVID-19 cases, lowest in last 191 days. Over 26,000 recoveries and 260 deaths in 24 hours. Recovery rate stands at 97.78%. Well, that's all we have in this edition of the Primetime Bulletin. Thank you for joining us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri News. For more news, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Till then, stay indoors and stay safe.
Dr. MGR Educational and Research Institute, Mother of All, Chennai.
Kumja lising ani kunithoy da pangthok kadoriba Taranithoy suba Manipur Legislative Assembly